What is going on, Reid Nation? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel, man. We're back with another video, bruh. Hey, man. So we gotta talk about this Odyssey Jones situation. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? I meant to post this the other day, but like I got sidetracked. I've been watching the Harry Potter series, so I've been watching it like from start to finish. So I've been kind of like just watching that. But hey, man, what the hell is going on, bro? I'm gonna be completely honest. So I seen on Monday Night Raw, they was like, oh, we was like trying to figure out why Odyssey Jones ain't on, like, and then like I knew they had like this little segment, and people on like it's trending on Twitter. I'm like looking, Odyssey Jones got released or fired, and I'm like, why would he get fired? And then reports came out like a day or two later that it was because of domestic violence, and I'm sitting there like, bro, like, what is going on? And it's reported that this happened a long time ago, maybe a year or two ago, but I guess it didn't see the light, and it's finally seeing the light. But now that I'm seeing this, bro, I'm just like in pure shock. I was sitting there like, I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe my eyes that this dude would beat a woman. It doesn't make any sense. Like, it purely doesn't make any sense. It's like really sad because we just seen Nikki go through the same situation, and by the way, she's trying to file for divorce. So we got that under wraps, and so now I'm looking at this Odyssey Jones situation. I'm like, bro, what is up with people with this domestic violence situation? Like, why are people out here just beating like women? Like, I don't understand. And I seen like a Twitter, it was like a Twitter page that was posting about it maybe a year ago, saying that, yeah, he was beating me and he is an abuser. And I was just like, what? It just, this stuff don't make any sense. And WWE right now, they do not play about nothing. They will fire your ass over a lot of different things, and this is one of the things that I seen that they just fired this young man for. I feel bad for him, but at the same time I don't, because it's like, if you really were out here beating a woman, like why are we in this situation where we're beating other women? Like, what do we gain out of that? Of course I would love to hear his side of the story. I really would, because if it's not true, then like then WWE might have falsely fired him. But they had to have some type of evidence in order just to automatically release this dude. Like, some type of evidence. It's not looking too good for this man. This man might be in the indies, or he might be doing local events. Like, that's what it seemed like this man's gonna do, because he's only been in the main roster for like maybe 3 weeks. Oh, it makes sense, because if you remember a year ago, he was supposed to debut. What if he didn't debut because of the charges that was against him, and then they realized like, oh, they were still doing a review. They was like, okay, well, since we have no proof, let's go ahead and show him, let's go ahead and put him on the main roster. And as soon as he got on the main roster with the New Day, they found proof and they released him. Boom. It makes sense now, don't it? It makes sense. I don't know, bro. This whole situation is like wild to me, that these men, so domestic violence for men, and I'm gonna be completely honest, domestic violence for men is a very common thing in situations with marriages and spouses, or just girlfriends and, you know, boyfriends. It goes both ways, don't get me wrong, it goes both ways. But it's a very common thing for a lot of, like, for men to be beating their women. It's not like, it's not normal. We don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't condone domestic violence. I know I'm saying domestic violence because, you know, in the last video I did with Nikki and the Artem situation, I said, you know, not to say it, but I don't think they're gonna demonetize this video. If they do, then so be it. I'm not making any money, no ways. With the domestic violence situation, it's a very common for men. You know, men do be out there. They are out there beating women, and I don't understand why, but it's so many reports out there. Like, if you go on Twitter or you just go on Google, domestic violence for men beating women is super common nowadays. But it's been around since the 1950s. Men back in the 1950s and 60s, they were out there, like, you know, beating their wives, and so what? So I I know this is like a serious situation, but we have to find a way to sit down with people and show them that this is not the way to go. There's other ways around trying to solve a situation besides beating your spouse or beating your significant other. There's couples therapy, there's just therapy, or just walk away. You don't have to be this violent. I'm not a violent person. If I get upset about something, I'm not going to punch you and hit you. I don't know what makes people resort to this. I don't know if it's CTE. I don't know if it's just because they have this type of aura against them, but it's not okay to put your hands on a woman. And the same goes the other way around. It's not okay to put your hands on a man just because he can't hit you. You know what I'm saying? But it's more common for men to do it than women. But it goes both ways. Like when it comes to a woman hitting a man, you don't really get many reports about it. I mean, the last situation we seen with a celebrity doing it was the Jonathan Major situation, where she was putting her hands on him and he didn't touch her. But at the same time, us as men, we need to come together and try to stop this from happening, because if we don't stop it, there's going to be so many of us that are going to go down. We're going to be in prison. Like, find other ways to not hit the person. Like, there's like, I just don't understand, man. And like I said, I don't feel bad for Odyssey. If this is true, I do not feel bad for this man. I really do not. But if it's not true, then WWE needs to figure this out. Xavier Woods literally posted, "This has nothing to do with me," because I think their original plans was to turn Xavier Woods against the New Day, which I get that, but things happen for a reason. I would say I wish him the best, but if this is true, man, you did this to yourself, brother. You know what I'm saying? I would say the same thing with Artem. If you really beat your wife, you did this to yourself, bro. And now, I'm not gonna lie, this dude's career's over. It's over. If it's real, it's over, bro. I'm just being point blank honest. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys next video post. Renation Round Deuces. One love, peace. Catch you guys later. Stay subscribed, stay blessed. Ooh. See ya.
I'ma talk my shit, gotta pop like this. Move your hands to that bitch, she gotta rock like Mick, but I'ma jagger her shit. I'ma talk my shit, I'ma talk my shit, gotta pop like this. Move your hands to that bitch, she gotta rock like Mick, but I'ma jagger her shit. I'ma talk my shit.